Coach, congratulations on tonight's win. Can we just start off with your initial thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, well, the mantra going into tonight's game with the guys was not to fall behind early, and of course we did again. But even like yesterday, though, it had a good vibe. I mean, the guys, hate to even say this, but getting used to falling behind and sticking with it. And I didn't think we were playing bad when we fell behind. It was just, a couple bounces, and we had some really good looks in that first period. And I thought the goalie came up very big. Matter of fact, two opportunities we had. One was from Cole Birch had two really good chances on his own. So we had some good looks. We just didn't finish. Obviously, when we started to score in the second, and tied it, and then two in the third, that was big, and held on. We didn't. That's the funny thing. When we had the one goal lead, we kept saying, "Make sure just don't play to hold on, don't play to hold on." And you could see we had some opportunities when it was 4-2 to make it 5-2. We had like two or three really good looks. I can remember Galt having an opportunity point blank. Would have been nice if we could have sealed the deal there and gone up 3. And then once we had the penalty and they got within 1, then it was time to be conservative and hold on at that point.
Killing off that 5-minute major kind of looked like it swung the momentum in your favor with 3 of the goals coming afterwards. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, that's a really good point. And our penalty kill is no secret. We've struggled this year on it, and we had a good penalty kill yesterday, and then today we were full marks for killing that 5-minute major, and it did swing the momentum. I think we went on a power play not soon after and scored at the tail end of that power play when we got a guy out. So anyways, it was a great kill. Would have liked to have had that last kill right there, when they made it 4-3. But it was a great play. I think it was Norris that shot the puck, but it was more of a pass, and that was an intended play. It was a good play by them.
These past 2 games, you had 2 freshmen score their first collegiate goals, Jack Sillick last night and then Cade Turner tonight. Can you talk about the goal production from these freshmen?
Yeah, well, I thought Sillick had a really good, he had a solid game tonight. He was fantastic last night. He had 8 shots on net. Tonight, he didn't have quite the jump he had last night, but he still had an assist on, and he played really well, defensively, killed some penalties. He was part of that 5-minute major kill. And then Cade Turner, it was good to see him get his first goal. There was some traffic in front. It was, he's a kid that's always working on his shot, that's for sure. He's here every morning getting extra ice, and it was good seeing him get rewarded for that.
Won't be an easy week next week. You have Minnesota State coming up. How do you take the momentum from this win into that game or those sets of games?
Yeah, well, that's a really good. I thought yesterday we were emotionally and physically invested in the game, but maybe at times not as mentally invested, if that makes sense. And that showed up on a couple of penalties that we took. And a few of the turnovers that you asked about yesterday. Where today I felt like we were mentally, emotionally, and physically invested. We had the mental part, and so that's we know the recipe. It's going to take that quality of hockey to give us a chance against Minnesota State because they're a very good team.
10 games to go, I believe, in the regular season. So one game at a time. But how far do you think you can go up in the standings?
I don't know. Geez, I'm going to give you that answer. That you hate to, I'm going to give it to you, but we're going to take it one game at a time. We, and see. We'll enjoy this win. I mean, there's, you've got to enjoy it. I'm not going to worry about how high we can get or anything. We just, we'd like to win next Friday night's game, and to do that though, the process starts. We're going to give the guys Monday off. Just under NCAA rules, it's a long story, but we need to give them tomorrow off in order for us to fit our activities into a 132-day calendar. And but it's a good day to take off. We'll have open ice for them if they want it. But then come Tuesday, we're just going to try to continue to cement good hockey, and how hard you got to compete to win. And I thought the guys really competed hard. That was a good series. That was a hard-fought series. And, if you look at the shots on goal between the two teams, they were pretty darn equal the whole weekend.